James savagely destroying Dillon Brooks.
Welcome.
Dillon Brooks had a lot to say about LeBron, and I think he's already regretting some of the things that he has spoken to Mr. James over there on the Los Angeles Lakers.
And some words exchanged with Brooks walking the other way. LeBron James had something to say.
Who said LeBron called him dumb for picking up his 4th foul? Then Brooks called LeBron old and said, I poke bears.
Dillon Brooks embracing the villainous role, saying LeBron is old.
I don't care, he's old.
He said that LeBron James is...
This dude Dillon Brooks is a clown, bro. Like,
I don't respect anyone until they hang 40 on me.
You know, he's not at the same level as he was when he was on Cleveland, when he won championships, Miami. You know, I wish I got to see that. You know what I mean? It would have been a harder task.
I poke bears. I don't respect no
one game and just thinks that he's, oh my goodness, bro, the ego that these players have is insane. Like, oh, just because somebody's old or just because they're like, don't be thinking that, bro, because
just so many eyes on us now. Anytime something happens on the floor, we got to know what's said. We got to try to get the mics. We got to see what's going on, read the lips and see what's going on.
Bron controls the game. And you're Dillon Brooks, like, you don't get 20 shots a night. You don't get 25 shots a night.
Nope.
Like, Bron does.
He's made this reputation unto himself now.
You better be on with it. Like, you're going to have to stop him on a nightly basis.
Once you pick that role and you want to be that guy where you're going to be the agitator, you have to live with not winning every matchup.
Being an agitator is like a slippery slope. Like, no bullshit, because like you talking shit to somebody that controls the game.
Right.
in facts. He is speaking facts. The NBA, bro. The NBA. You're trying to poke that bear? You're trying to get in his way? Man's been in the league for 20 plus years. I remember high 30s. His 3-point percentage was good. That was prime LeBron. Miami LeBron, that was prime LeBron. 2013, it was 2015, I would say playoff. That was playoff LeBron. That was prime LeBron, where he didn't have Dwayne Wade, where he didn't have Chris Bosh. He only really had himself. You know, Kyrie and Kevin Love, they got injured, you know, and things and things of that nature. But now LeBron, he decreased like just a little bit. His 3-point shot isn't as strong as it used to be. But real talk, like, you're messing with someone that has done all that, and there's so much more he's done. I've only really mentioned his stats. Like, I haven't even mentioned like his accolades. Like, Brooks, don't be an idiot, bro. Well, too late.
I've seen so many players like that you know, play with that high energy, physical, you know, talk a little trash here and there, but really just playing physical, trying to prove themselves, you know, on this stage. You know, there's a lot of players that come through the league and you want to stand out and, you know, become a name in our game.
And sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes don't have a high ego, but have that confidence in yourself. Like, yo, like, I'm good at what you may be good at what you do, but I'm good at what I do. But don't put yourself in a situation, because if you are going to do that, now you got to face the other side of it. If I'm debating about something with somebody, I gotta face the consequence that my words can affect somebody else. If I play good in a basketball game, I gotta make sure I can back that up the next game. Because if I'm talking trash now, you don't think the person's gonna be ready the next game? You feel me?
Game.
When you're gonna poke a bear and the bear roars, you have to deal with you have to deal with it. Like, this is what it is.
There is nothing wrong with squeezing in a few moments where you bust somebody's living you know what, to remind them just who the hell you are.
Best Secret Life experience. I have a lot of them. I don't want to talk much more. Tomorrow's going to be a great game. I'm not here for I'm ready to play, and that's it. I appreciate it.
Simple. Oh, wait. I gotta read this.
I'm ready to play, and that's it. I appreciate it.
You causing too many problems. You're crazy ass is doing nothing but fooling around. Okay. Get ready for me. Dang, you're talking crazy. LeBron, he ready. He was ready for that night. He was ready.
For the first time, Michael, in 10 years, there's nothing like it.
This is how fans at Crypto.com Arena greeted him today in warm-ups.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that brick was very, very loud, bro. Oh my god.
Well, they let him know how they feel immediately. And Dillon Brooks, to his credit, has fully embraced the role of whatever you want to characterize it as. Brooks gets downhill, little float game, and his view worked up by Xavier Tillman. Davis has a mismatch.
LeBron.
Here's LeBron on the slot cut. Got it. They lost it. Goes right to
Reeves. LeBron. Too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy.
Picks up LeBron. The 15-footers. Getting the ball. All right, we have a whistle and a foul.
Brooks. Ah, man. Man was talking crazy before the game, and you get yourself ejected. Like, bro, dude, this man's a peon, bro.
Is painting a masterpiece of a fourth quarter. James turns the corner and lays it in. 2 games to 1.
You can't talk all that noise and then play bad.
And then average 11 points.
Yeah, you got to get you calling people old, and the old man just kicking your ass. Let's be honest about it.
Dillon Brooks missed 8 of his first 9 shots. He went 3 of 13 for the game, but all that mattered was he missed 8 of his first 9, and they were some clankers, man. He wanted it, and he got it.
He got it.
Unfortunately, Saturday evening at tip-off, he got it right between the eyes because it was clear to me that from jump, he crumbled under the pressure.
Bro, 3 of 13. That's 23%.
Sure, he inflicted upon himself going into that game. He wanted it, he got it.
And it's a slippery slope for that reason alone.
I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
Right.
How differently will LeBron respond to this compared to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant?
Crypto.com Arena, Los Angeles, California. Just about ready to get it started here as the Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies will play Game 4 of this best-of-7 series. Shooter in the league. LeBron James. Gives the Lakers a 9-point lead. LeBron James comes right back with the reverse. James with a rejection. Roddy and Brooks on the floor together. LeBron is for the Grizzlies.
And one.
Looking for James.
It's too easy, man.
Morant behind the back. Bang, lays it in. With 6.7 seconds left. Lakers down 2. James
Finishes in.
Jackson ends up on LeBron. He drives it.
Drives again. In.
35 seconds remaining.
Oh, right here. Yup, right here. Did you stop him? Nope. Too strong.
Headed back to Memphis for a game on Wednesday.
Wait, let's see. LeBron James, 22. Oh, yeah. 22 rebounds, 20 points, 7 assists. Dillon Brooks, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. 1 for 7 from 3. Like Brooks.
Of Michael and Kobe, because they would have wanted to annihilate in the context.
The thing about MJ, he grew up talking trash. He grew up in a family where it was highly, highly competitive. LeBron, he's more humble. He's more like, he just lets the game talk. But if it was MJ, if it was Dennis Rodman, Larry Bird, if it was those dudes, nah, Dillon Brooks would not survive a single minute, bro.
Next of winning, they would have wanted to and sought to destroy the opposing player who did this.
Kobe and MJ are MMA fighters. LeBron James is a boxer. The sweet science. He's going to be patient. He's going to be measured.
What he was trying to do was blow up the whole Lakers game plan because he thought he could get LeBron to fall for the bait. He thought LeBron was going to fall for the bait, try to come out, be aggressive, and get away from the game plan.
He's going to try to knock Dillon Brooks out in his own way, but he's not going to lose his discipline in trying to do it.
It's a tall task doing that every night, and all of these guys are so different and unique. You really have to mentally prepare to play these guys.
LeBron didn't fall for it, and you saw the beat down they put on the Grizzlies.
And then he's going to go for the knockout.
And the game plan is not to put up 40 on him. He's
correct.
Yeah.
LeBron! Ooh, Davis with the block. Told that boy, what's up?
You're trying to match up with somebody that's going to get wet. That's like having a shootout and you got 3 bullets to my 25 bullets. Like, who's going to win? You better get some good ass. Your aim better be fucking impeccable.
LeBron, yes, sir!
And that's it. An absolutely dominating performance as the Lakers eliminate the Memphis Grizzlies and move on to round number 2.
I don't respect no one. I don't respect no one till they come give me 40. Don't give me 40.
I think it's
That's actually funny. That man said until they give me 40. Bro, they beat you by 40.
Don't give me 40.
I think it's odd at all that when they hit a rough patch, he decides to not comment.
To me, this is not like a personal thing about Dillon. I just don't like when guys don't go in front of the cameras and don't own it. Just own it.
I'm baffled. A guy that has so much to say after every win.
Okay, why doesn't Dillon Brooks just, if you want to talk trash about LeBron or disrespect him, don't then not talk to the media and then blame the media for how you're viewed by, you know.
That's what I'm saying too. Like, bro, like, the media is always going to talk. The media is always going to have perspective on things. So you have your own voice to speak on your situation for people to not, because people are going to interpret it how they're going to interpret things. If they see an article, if they see a TikTok, if they see Instagram, if they see any type of YouTube post, whatever, people are going to like just automatically assume, like, you shouldn't assume everything, obviously, but people are obviously going to assume, you know, certain things. So if you don't go out and say your side, then people are just gonna assume, bro. It's just like that's just what it is. So you can't, like, that's one thing I don't understand about some NBA players. Like, they get mad about the media. I get it. Like, the media might, you know, do some out of pocket stuff. They might say some certain stuff, but you guys gotta just speak your mind and just live with the result. Once you speak, after you speak your mind, if people still want to assume, let them assume. But that's all you can do. All you have is your voice. All you have is this that God gave you. Use it.
Of the officials and, you know, the public in general.
The moment they lose, he got nothing to say.
Well, he does.
Absolutely. We all at some point are going to have to own it. And now you're creating a bigger story. In my sort of new life, I see how these things become a story and then they become a bigger story.
It does feel a little strange to me that, especially after game 2, that, you know, when things have turned a little bit for them, he's somewhere, he's like nowhere to be seen.
After the game, he wouldn't even talk. He spoke yesterday.
Did y'all see the accolades they posted?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. They did him wrong.
Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. 5,000, 38,000, 0, 4, 0. 4 MVPs, 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs, 19 selections, 18 NBA All-Star, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yo, that's funny as fuck.
That's
what he get.
That's literally what it is. Like in a regular season.
Oh, wait. You're not that guy.
That's what he get. That's literally what it is. Like in a regular season, it works because you're not gonna you're in the playoffs. You got to see him max 7 times. Like you're gonna have to see him. And
at the end of the day, it's competing.
Yes. I play my park with 360 overalls versus 390s. Who do you think is most likely gonna win? You better bro. If you're gonna win with 360 overalls, you better your IQ, you better be very, very just lucky because the 90 overalls, they have upgrades, they have badges, they have equipped things that they worked on to upgrade that player. Same thing with LeBron. He upgraded himself. He wasn't literally out of high school. LeBron was known as one of the best players in the world. Dylan Brooks, where were you at? You were good, but you weren't on his level. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to fight a battle that you just cannot fight.
Well, there's guys that take the trash talk and all this stuff to all right, this is personal now. Hate this person. No, this is basketball. At the end of the day, we're talking in between the lines and stuff like that because we're trying to compete, we're trying to win.
Never personal.
Now,
just
if you want to make it personal, then that's on you.
You better be on with it. You're gonna have to stop him on a nightly basis. And then again, how you seen with the media getting involved with it now.
Now
he's hearing that noise, bro. You can't tell me he's not hearing that noise. He's not
Oh, you see, he has kids.
Yeah,
they showing it.
Came out why does everyone pay me out to be the villain now? I'm like, bro, stop.
Yeah.
How LeBron handles it though. He never says nothing. He handles it like the king.
He keeps it professional. But again, when you comparing the two, why the fuck would Bron answer to Dylan Brooks?
He doesn't care about Dylan Brooks.
I'm happy to go out there and perform and showcase what I'm still able to do. 20 years in the game.
Who are you? What have you?
20 years in the game.
Done. Why am I even having this with you? Prove yourself first.
Waste of time.
Shams dropped the following tweet about Brooks' future in Grind City this morning. Said the Memphis Grizzlies have informed pending free agent Dylan Brooks.
The Memphis Grizzlies told Dylan Brooks, you will not be returning.
That he will not be brought back.
Under any circumstances.
Under any circumstances.
Damn.
Under any circumstances.
Wow.
Yeah, under any circumstances is wild, man.
You could have just said not be.
They had to put that. They had to put that out there under any circumstance. That means you done. We all mess with you. Take your last check, take your last belongings, and have a nice life. That's basically what they said.
Be brought back under any circumstances. Every other Hooper retire, and we need to fill a roster of 12. He's still not getting a job. The world ended. We need
on your day off, just exit meet. I'm pretty sure they didn't even get through exit meetings. Everybody ain't got through exit meetings yet. So that means he just finished his exit meeting. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pass on you returning.
That's true.
That's true.
Do you regret the comments made after game 2 with how it then evolved into this huge wave of putting the spotlight on you and your team and whether or not it, geeked up LeBron or whatever, but do you regret making those comments after game 2?
No. That's who I am. I don't regret it. I'm a competitor. I compete. I don't think it got LeBron geeked up. Is he back in the playoffs? It's been a little while, so I think he was ready to play. And overall, we just got beat better by a better team.
I love agitators.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. He being honest though. We just got beat by a better team. At least he giving. I give Brooks that props. At least he is giving them their props.
They're valuable to teams. So I think Dylan Brooks has value.
I can respect that he bringing that energy to the game every time he play. At least it's not no front with him.
It's good to be a villain until you lose.
Yeah. He's a guy that if you can figure out the offensive piece
yeah, he sometimes he takes it too far, but it's just a part of the role he has to play for his team. And we've seen so many players in the history of the game that we all love for doing the same stuff.
I want him on my team. I do. I want a guy like Dillon Brooks. I want an agitator on my team. You need him on your team.
He's the type of player that LeBron to put him on his team.
Yep.
He'll be on.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
No, real talk. Like, I would not be surprised. Like, I mean, LeBron, he's only gonna be in the league for like another maybe 2 years because Bronny. But like, the same thing with LeBron and Rondo. I would have never thought in a million years that LeBron and Rondo would have been on the same team. And they did not like each other at all.
I could see him going to the Lakers and Bron.
That was the question I was going to ask.
Like, I really would not be surprised if Dillon Brooks and LeBron ended up teaming up together at some point in time. But I'm pretty sure LeBron will be retired by then, and, you know.
Actually, it's a different situation, but we all remember Matt Barnes when he was with the Magic, pumping the ball in Kobe's face. But Kobe, respected Matt and brought Matt onto the Lakers as a result of that.
Yep, Kobe and Matt Barnes. Yep, I remember that.
His toughness, he didn't back down. This seems like a different situation. Dillon Brooks went at LeBron and basically got humiliated. So you see a world where LeBron will bring him in, help maybe salvage his career.
A star, a superstar, people like Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, right? When you look at the players that were added to their teams, right? Look who it was. It was players that challenged them. Ron Harper's, the Dennis Rodman, those type of guys, Ron Artest, Matt Barnes, right? You're talking about guys who really said, I don't give a fuck if you're Jordan. When we in the battle, are you gonna kiss his ass? Are you gonna kiss him and, oh, I'm a fanboy? I don't want no, when you're in war, you don't want no fanboy.
Facts.
I think under LeBron or under a superstar,
you still respect them, but when that clock hits 12 minutes till the end of the game, best man make the best man win.
You'll be able to have a better perspective.
He hasn't done anything no one else has done. Right. It's not. I mean, he hasn't done. I mean, we're acting like this. He's done something terrible. I mean, he just got his ass busted by LeBron James. I mean,
that's it.
Who else didn't? I mean, no one else can say they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's not the first time.
JC Talks. Peace.